So it's Taya freaking Bea. I'm back again with the weekly wrap up. Make sure you guys stay tuned and tap in for your weekly news with hip hop, the culture, all of that. Make sure you guys tap in and stay tuned. So we're gonna just hop right into it. Diddy. That's all I have to say. Diddy has been in the headlines all this week. His house was raided earlier this week. His two sons were actually detained. They were later released that night. It was told that Homeland Security seized all of his electronics. A lot of artists, they've been speaking out. Got Slim Thug. Slim Thug was actually expressing his concerns on the kids, the children, because at the end of the day, you can make all these jokes, but these are people's lives that are being affected by all of this. We have Candace Owen that feels like Diddy is just a scapegoat for a larger situation that's going on that we don't know about. So it's just a lot going on with Diddy. And recently it just came out that they're saying that Young Miami allegedly and Daphne Joy, which is also 50 Cent's baby mother, it's alleged that they were sex workers for Diddy. It also is alleged that Young Miami, they're saying that she has been trafficking pink cocaine for Diddy. And I had to find out, like, what the hell is pink cocaine? So apparently pink cocaine is the street slang for ecstasy and cocaine mixed together. And they enhance it some kind of way to where it actually is the pink color, which I had no idea, that's what's going on in these streets. It's just a lot going on. And I feel like social media is really taking this story and running with it, and it's not fair because the truth and lies are being mixed around, and he's basically already guilty in the public eye because of social media. So I mean, we're watching this story unfold together, but it's going from bad to worse. You want to act bad, it's going from bad to worse at this point. Cowboy Carter, we got Beyonce's first ever country album on the way, March 29th. It's called Act 2 Cowboy Carter. There's songs, her track list actually came out this week, and she had song titled Dolly Parton, which we all know who legendary Dolly Parton is. There's another track called Willie Nelson Smoke Hour. I bartended a Willie Nelson concert once, and it was fucking bananas. Okay, let me tell you, all them cowboys, it was lit. They love them some Willie Nelson out here in Houston. She has another track called The Linda Martell Show, which Linda Martell is actually one of the first Black female country artists that actually received commercial success. So I'm very much so trying to see what this country album is about. I'm not very much into country music, but since it's Beyonce, I'll give it a chance. There's also rumors going around that some of the features are going to include Miley Cyrus, Megan Thee Stallion, Travis Scott, Post Malone. We'll see what happens. I mean, we're anticipating this out. Even to how she released the track list, she released it in homage of the Chitlin circuit, how Black entertainers and artists, they used to promote themselves during the Jim Crow era. The Chitlin circuit, and most people aren't even familiar with that, but you can see the way that they used to market themselves on the flyer. Beyonce actually took that format and released her track list like that. As you guys know, the We Don't Trust You collab album that came out last week, Metro Boomin and Future, and everyone has been talking about this diss, Metro Boomin, Future, and Kendrick Lamar, this diss that is supposedly geared and directed to J. Cole and Drake. Ballsy move, It's getting the hip hop culture, talking, debating, and it's competitive. That's one thing I love about hip hop is the competitive nature of it. It's, it excites me. It brings me back to the ether and the hushachas back in the day. Beef, but I don't think it's beef. I think it's really more so a competitive situation. Everybody's been talking about J. Cole, Drake, and Kendrick. Those are the top three artists as of right now. Shots was fired on the track Like That, featuring Metro Boomin, Future, and Kendrick Lamar. And yeah, everyone's speculating that this Friday Drake is going to respond. I feel like it's more pressure on Drake to respond than it is J. Cole. I would like to see both of them respond. I would like to fucking see everybody just jump in. When I say jump in, like Lil Wayne, Nicki, I just like a beef brawl of music, of hip hop. That would be fire. So we'll see what happens. But everyone is like, come on, Dre, you got 24 hours to respond. But knowing what we know about Drake, we know he's going to take his time. It's going to be strategic, how he comes at this situation. But Like That is actually about to be number one on the top 100 Billboard list. So it's lit. The whole project is fire, and it's doing very well on the charts. So we're going to see what this little feud does. But I think it's so great for the culture. We got a whole bunch of tours going into 2024. We got the Queens of R&B tour with SWV and Escape. I'm so excited about that one. I'm surprised too, because from seeing their reality TV show, it didn't seem like they was getting along. But hey, they're on tour. They got Maya Plinup as well. Total 702. It's gonna be for the ladies, and I'm so excited for that. I miss that 90s R&B era. Like I really miss it. So yeah, that is the weekly wrap up for this week. I've been jamming to Sir's new album, Heavy. Very dope so far. Make sure you guys stay tuned and tap in to next week. I'm trying to be way more consistent with these things. Y'all need to know what's going on in the hip hop industry and the hip hop culture, and I'm here to help you. So make sure you stay tuned. Taya freaking Bay, I'm here with the weekly wrap up for this week, and stay tuned.